Get. Top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pope, man. This show right here we got for you today. The post-game show breakdown of the Chicago Sky versus Las Vegas Aces. Hey, listen. I'm mad at the Sky. I wanted y'all to win this game. Because even with the Sky win this game, they still about 2 games behind the Indiana Fever. But I want the Fever to get closer to the Aces, especially since we got to play them back-to-back. And this would have gave them what, their 12th loss to Fever's 15th or 16th loss. So, and if Fever can get him 2 L's with it, it would have been right there. So I was actually going for the Sky. And shout out to Kennedy Carter, who was balling all during the game. And again, bad coaching by Teresa took Kennedy Carter out for damn near so long in the fourth quarter. I just don't understand that. She your main scorer, main player, playmaker, and she having a hellified game. So you taking her out and take no other starters out, but your main player and playmaker on your team. You take her hurt. She's the only starter you took out in the second half, in the fourth quarter, and left her on the sideline for the longest. That didn't make no sense, okay? And even though she hit them 2 big threes to get them within range behind 3 and then tie the ball game up, hats off. All right, Kennedy Carter, man, she did her thing. That's why I say somebody need to hug that girl. Her game is off the chain. Her game, you can't deny it. She is definitely blessed and highly favored. She has been blessed with some great abilities out there, man. And yeah, I told y'all, little wires is a little everywhere, but I'm telling you, that girl, it's something about her. Now Asia Wilson. Oh my goodness, she's just horrible. She's just very not likable. As good as she is on the court, she's so not likable. It really just kills it. It kills everything. She complains and whines about everything, every turn, before we even knew who she was and seen her play, we heard her mouth. Oh yeah, Caitlin Clark is getting all that popularity because she white. And yeah, black girls ain't marketable. She just let her run her mouth. And now I see why the Aces is probably struggling this season. Because now that they have more eyes on the WNBA than ever before, they really trying to push Asia to have a historical season. Because they got the rookies having their historical season with all the McDoubles that Mrs. Angel Reese is grabbing. And then everything that Caitlin Clark is doing. All the records, different records she breaking. She just broke another one too. Every time she step on the floor, she breaking records. But neither here nor there. Angel Reese, I'm going to get into that. And Asia Wilson, that battle was it was pretty good. Shout out to Camila Cardosa for really shutting Asia Wilson down. She had about 4 or 5 blocks on Asia Wilson. She was out there smacking her stuff. Okay? I'm like, ooh, Cardosa was in a mix. And she stared her down on one of them like, look, yeah, you're going to learn today. Okay? You're going to learn today. Okay? But what I've seen from the Aces, 2-time defending champ is not what I'm seeing from the Aces at all. I'm seeing a bunch of force feed Asia Wilson, even though you got Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, Alicia Clark, Kate Money Mark, the other girl from Iowa who was raining things. I can't pronounce your name right now. I'm sorry. I heard them say it a couple times, but y'all know what I'm talking about. She was balling. But at first, in the first half, especially when the Aces was down by a nice margin to the Chicago Sky, down by a nice margin, all the Aces kept doing in the first half was just trying to force feed Asia Wilson. She was brick after brick after brick after brick. I wonder how much Asia Wilson ended up with by the end of this game. Because, boy, she was a brick machine out there. Very inefficient. Okay, very inefficient from Asia Wilson. She had 20 points, okay? But I wish I could go and see what's her field goal percentage. Right here I can't, and I don't feel like just running through the other site to go. Oh, Gustafson from Iowa. She was raining threes tonight. Kelsey Plum ended up stepping it up in the second half. Jackie Young basically didn't shoot. She had 2 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. Is Jackie Young about to be a free agent? Because she don't look too happy over there. She don't look too excited. All right? So that was horrible. That was very bad. And, man, Sky, Teresa, y'all are very hard to watch too, man. As you can see, we're going to get into that too, but y'all very hard to watch. Like, y'all really, it's so obvious. Even with the Aces, y'all like two of the same franchises, basically. Y'all more concerned about getting your main player or who y'all want to promote as your main player on the team. Historical numbers. I mean, y'all giving Angel Reese the technical foul shot to shoot the technical foul shot. And you need all these points. This is pivotal time in the game. Chicago Sky, I think, only down by like 5, 6, something like that at the time. Maybe 7, something like that. Something like that. It's single digits, put it that way. It wasn't no more than 10 that the Aces was up on the Chicago Sky when Angel Reese went to shoot technical fouls. Okay? Why would you put Angel Reese, who's shooting less than 74% at the free throw line, and shoot a technical foul? Because you just wanted to get this damn double-double. That right there is sickening. It's disgusting. You putting, and you always do it. This ain't the first time. You always do it. You just because you know she has a hard time scoring in the paint, really, for real, by her, on her own merit. So anytime you got a chance to be able to give her free points, you're not even tripping on whether, like, if she miss it, that's huge. And she made the shot, but her percentage is what she been shooting with her overall free throw percentage is not somebody you want to say, yeah, you go take that technical foul. So at that time, too, she only had 6 points, I believe, at that time. And boom, that gave her 7th point. But the girl, she struggles to basically get to 10-plus points. It takes her so many shots and free throw attempts to just get 11 points. And yes, she grabbed 22 rebounds tonight, relentless on the board. But again, reason why they really lost the game, she just did the same thing she basically did last game. Gave up a back door. It was a little bit different this time because Asia Wilson ran over, but you got Angel Reese who guarding Asia Wilson. Let's say, for instance, Asia Wilson is in front of me, right? In front of my screen. I'm guarding her. I'm Angel Reese. This Asia Wilson's right here. Basket is behind me. I'm Angel. The ball is being taken out over there. Ball goes in play. Asia Wilson goes around. But Angel I stays with the out-of-bounder. What are you doing? What are you looking at? Your man's right here. When your man moved, you should have been moving with her. Instead, you looked and then tried to go this way and ran right into Kelsey Plum. You wouldn't even came across Kelsey Plum had you went with Asia. When she went, you should have went right with her. Kelsey wouldn't even been there to screen you good enough. So your head getting caught to the out of bounds while Asia is going. Foolish. Ball game. Man. I mean, goodness, y'all can't buy a W. Y'all had it right in your hands. The Aces, they not repeating. I don't know. Maybe after the regular season they'll get back to playing regular team basketball. I don't know if y'all missing some pieces y'all had last year, but they do not look like a two-time defending championship team at all. Their execution is all over the place. The sharing of the basketball is not good. The offense they running, it don't look like nothing. It just look like Angel Wilson. It looked like they're trying to get more focused on her averaging more points, I guess, than anybody has averaged in the WNBA season. Which, I guess, 27 points, if she continued to average that, I guess that'd be the most. 27. Which Caitlin probably will break that shit next year. But neither here nor there, man. I just think that was that was a crazy game. And it was very down, bunch of misses. It's a bunch at the halftime. It's 30-32 at the half. Yeah, they ended up with what, 70-75. What was the score? 77-75. I mean, low scoring game. But man, that's tough loss for the Sky. I was going for the Sky, and I'm like Kennedy Carter. She was doing her thing. She played a smooth, clean game, and that's what I want to see from her. I want to see somebody embrace her, but people need to start realizing, man, that she got screws loose, and that's her issue. But a lot of people got issues, man, and everybody not perfect. So I gotta say, she is a hooper. She's a real hooper. She's one of the best in the league. And once she get the right people around her to maybe, and she grow up a little more, I think she'd be just fine for this league. I don't want to see her get kicked out the league. Now, should she have been suspended for the Caitlin Clark? For sure. The WNBA not doing her no justice by not punishing her for certain bull crap that she has done. So it can be a ruled idol. I mean, they've kicked her out before, but now you gotta still stay on her. Don't just go back to kicking her out. Give her another suspension. Tell her, okay, now you got look, and the next suspension, you're done. Here go one suspension, and we already trying to give you another chance because we kicked you out. So if you do anything to warrant another suspension, you out. But you definitely need to say something. Somebody need to, and Asia complaining about the reffing after the first quarter of the game. And talking about, I don't even care if I get fined. WNBA, you better fine her. You better fine her. You can't have that. You want to set precedent. You want to set standard. You got a player complaining about the refs at the end of the first quarter of a game on live television, talking about how they've been dealing with this all year. Well, every fan that's been watching, the new fan that's been watching WNBA has witnessed the refs are worse than high school refs, than AAU refs. This is the worst reffing we have ever seen. And it's been happening with all teams. Both teams is wild. It's crazy how the WNBA refs are doing. So she put on display even more. Here you got Asia Wilson, but you fine her. You're not supposed to come out and blame refs. That's not, even if you are right. But at this time in the game, first quarter, girl, talking about a ref staring you down like you ain't got a voice. What? How entitled do y'all? Y'all are crazy. The ref staring you down like as if you ain't got a voice out here on this court. So what, you gonna get him fired? Or you gonna get yourself fined? And what you intimidating him how? I don't get it. Like you ain't got a voice. What you gonna do to him? You gonna get him fired? I bet you can't get him fired. But you should be getting yourself fined, like you said. I don't care if I get fined. Well, in WNBA, you need to make a statement. There needs to be a major statement. Y'all not going to do that. we on CBS, ABC, and you coming in first quarter complaining about refereeing. You supposed to be the you're the two-time MVP. And going on for your third one. But you complaining you tired. You need more rest after the All-Star break. They need to do something with the scheduling. Black women ain't marketable. Caitlin Clark only popular because she white. Now refereeing, y'all been dealing with this all, and the ref act like you ain't somebody out here on this court. Boy, WNBA, get it together. All right, Caitlin is here. Clean this shit up. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about this game, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's the Pope. Peace and love. I'm out.